Greetings to my unbelievable, crazy, max out V family all over the planet. This is officially the most gorgeous, sexiest, but most importantly, a smile that can erase all problems in your life is this smile. All right, your upline, the one and only Padman Senatiraja, sitting here today in my office on the 8th floor of the QI Tower. Very excited because this week I've been spending a lot of time with Dato Sri Vijay Japa. All the directors, all the V partners are down in town. We just had amazing meetings to lay down the roadmap for 2017, the last 3 months, and the roadmap for what I believe will be the greatest year in network marketing history, our 20th year of business, 2018. And while I was sitting there, all right, listening to everyone speak, listening to Dato Sri give us guidance, share his wisdom, and laugh and spend time with your brothers, your sisters, people who have been on this journey with me for the past 19 years. And I asked myself many times, why me? Why QNet? Why this journey of network marketing? Because when I signed up 19 years ago, when I fell in love with this company, the concept of network marketing, and of course, my dream, my mother, became my driving force. And I wondered today, sitting down there, and I remembered the DNA that I carry, my philosophy, how I justify and rationalize my existence on this planet. And I always share this at very small trainings. I don't share this at VCon stage, but today I think there is a need for me to share this with you. And don't ask me why. Because just before Mike, the guy behind the camera, switched on record, I was thinking what I need to tell you this Wednesday. And here's my message. You see, through our journey of life, from the time we were born till today, wherever you're sitting down watching this video, we go through an unpredictable life. That many times in our journey of life, things do not go the way we want it to. That you can pick anyone, anywhere in the world, regardless of race, religion, nationality, or creed, and they will have a story to tell you. And some of them will share a difficult story. Some of them will share great hurdles they had to cross to get where they are today. And many of them, you will not hear their stories because they chose to give up, to fight for what they believe in. They chose to give in to the status quo. They chose to question his plans. All right, I will call him God on this video, and you can call him in any way or name that you were brought up to believe in. And I remember many years ago, I used to be frustrated with life. And I think everyone is. I think frustration is something that cannot be defined. It's neither emotional, it's neither physical, it's not something you can define. That's why when people say, I'm frustrated with life, and you ask them to define exactly what is frustrating them, they will not be able to pinpoint. That life itself will always be frustrating if you don't find the answer. If you don't find the answer that is the answer to every aspect of your life, that one answer. And I realized today that in our industry, it is added frustration. That sometimes you don't achieve your checks. Sometimes you're struggling to even achieve your first, second, third, fourth check. And sometimes you have built an organization so big and it collapses. And sometimes people who call themselves your brother, your sister, your core team lets you down or breaches the code of loyalty. That sometimes just as you think life is set and you're going to max out every week for the rest of your life, something happens. And I think we all go through life that way. And I want you to know this, that right now watching this video, the first step to finding the answer is to recognize what is truly frustrating you. What is truly burdening you? What's that weight on your shoulder? What's preventing you from smiling? Not by using your face muscles, but smiling from your heart. That why have you lost that ability to count your blessings? That happiness is something from the past and no longer exists in your life in the present today. And you need to identify what it is. So watching me today on this video, identify what it is. Just identify. What is bothering you the most right now? Is it the fact that nobody is supporting you in the business? Is it the fact that the most important relationships in your life have no meaning anymore, no purpose? Have you fallen out of love with your wife, your husband? Are you worried about the future of your kids? All right? Are you frustrated that you're not achieving the goals of your life? Or maybe you just feel lost. And maybe you could be 50 years old and still feeling lost. Or maybe it's the fact that you have not found purpose, that you are merely existing, all right, go to work, come back home, eat, sleep, and trying your best to pay your bills. Whatever it is that is frustrating you, because there is a burden on your shoulder, and it's always something. There's nobody without anything. Even the richest, most powerful people on the planet have this burden on their shoulder. And I know this firsthand because I deal with so many people around the world. And just when you think their lives are perfect, you will find out eventually that they were carrying a heavy burden on your shoulder. Now, I've been through life for many years, 27, 28 years up to now. And I have carried many burdens on my shoulder. But many years ago, I found that answer. And when you find that answer and apply it genuinely into your life journey, you have no more frustration. That the burdens will be lifted completely from your shoulder. You will feel free, you will feel light, and you will be able to fly. Now, what I'm about to tell you today, don't misunderstand me. I'm not talking about religion, I never do. I'm not talking about anything spiritual or deep. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm telling you a theory, if you want to make it scientific. Many, many years ago, Dato Sri Vijay told me that the only way you will be able to survive in this world and have the bulk of your time filling your life of happiness, joy, laughter, is if you embrace this one theory shared by Mahatma Gandhi. That Mahatma Gandhi said that a single blade of grass cannot move without his will. Now, it sounds very profound. It sounds almost too deep to understand when I was 22 years old, to be honest, when Dato Sri first shared it with me. But bottom line, that's my answer. So if you have known me or seen me for the past 4 years on Wednesday Messages, if you have known me and seen me on stage or off stage, I am happy that I have found that this theory shared to me applies to life. And if you believe and embrace it, nothing gets to you. You'll have a bad day once in a while. Traffic jams will still frustrate you. Alright, there'll be always morons who say no to your presentation, or mother-in-law who doesn't support, and all that normal stuff, but nothing deep. Nothing will take away your God-given right of happiness and living life to the fullest. If you apply this theory that a single blade of grass cannot move without his will, that means nothing can happen to you unless he wants it to happen to you. And if you are moronic enough to question his plans for you, please go to the tallest building in your city and play the song, I Believe I Can Fly. So along my journey, I embraced this theory. That when I got a rejection, I got frustrated. When somebody said no to my presentation, I got frustrated. Alright, when my downline switched off and disloyal to me, I got frustrated and more frustrated. Alright, when my relationships didn't work out, I got frustrated. When things didn't go my way, I got frustrated, and it changed Patman. It made Patman into not who he's supposed to be. It made me into an angry, sad, frustrated, non-dreamer. No more capable of giving love anymore. And I realize that there are many people on this planet today walking around like that. That they're incapable of being themselves. They're incapable of being God's true pure child. Because the frustrations and the anger and the giving up has overtaken their lives. But if you apply this theory that anything, even this cough, alright, that anything that frustrates you, anything that doesn't go your way, that anything that doesn't happen as planned, it is His will that makes it happen. So for you to get frustrated and give up, you're a moron. Because He's trying to teach you something. That every hurdle He puts in our life is to make us stronger, make us understand ourselves better, make us understand the world better, make us understand His plan better. And once you embrace it, no frustration can last more than 2 seconds. Because today when anything doesn't go my way, like you, I get frustrated. Your frustration leads to you being a failure. Your frustration leads you being a lousy father, lousy husband, wife or mother. Your frustration changes who you are negatively. My frustration lasts for 2 seconds. And then I'm back to being Patman Senathirajah. My frustration does not change my DNA, does not make me into a bad person, does not make me into a negative person. It's a small bump on the road. And I say, oh my God, why? It's okay. Single blade of grass cannot move without His will. I keep going. I keep giving 100%. Because if He brought you into QNet, that means the only ultimate destination is max out. And if you give up too soon, if you give up at the wrong time, you will never max out. And the only reason why you give up because you can't tolerate the frustration, the pain, and everything that He puts into your life, as Dato Sri taught me from day one. So if you embrace the philosophy of a single blade of grass cannot move without His will, I promise you, you'll be a max out king and queen. No amounts of rejections will affect you. Alright, you'll be the happiest human on the planet as He intended us to be. That your relationships will be profound. That your home will be filled with laughter. That your life will be filled with love. If only you embrace one theory I have embraced in my life. That a single blade of grass cannot move without His will. That means everything that happens to you, good or bad, happens because of Him. And if it's no such thing as bad, because everything that comes from Him is good for a purpose of making us better. So with 3 months left in the year 2017, no matter how frustrated you are right now, no matter how many things are not going your way, chill out. It is His plan. It is His master plan. That a single blade of grass cannot move without His will. So chill out. Go with the flow. Smile. Overcome every hurdle. Alright? Build your organization bigger than ever before, even in the middle of the worst crisis, because that's His intent. To see whether you will survive the worst crisis that will only make you stronger. So this Wednesday message is not about network marketing. Because network marketing is a modality. It's not about the comp plan. It's not about how much money you can make. All of that you understand. It's about you. And if you want to be like me, if you want to be like Dato Sri, Vijay, like Japa, like the V partners, There is no science, there is no knowledge, there is no secret. There's only one secret actually. That a single blade of grass cannot move without His will. And if you embrace this, your journey to max out will be a beautiful one. Your journey of life will be filled with laughter, love, and limitless potential. And I wanted to share with you this Wednesday, this message. Because I don't know why I sense that there are thousands of frustrated downlines of mine out there looking for an answer. And I hope this Wednesday message, you find that answer. I love you guys. Embrace life. Live to the fullest. Love to the fullest. There are no mistakes in His plan. It's only perfection. There is no good or bad. It is just the journey designed for us. And that journey of life brought you into our family, the We, into the greatest company, QNet. And the only destination He wants for you is max out. And your dreams becoming a reality. And for you to have the power to change lives around the world positively. So this is your Chief giving you limitless power, giving you limitless love, and wishing you the most amazing week, full of laughter, full of love, and full of memories of this handsome face, Padman Senatiraja. I love you guys.